Alrighty, well, we got my birthday. I haven't had anything hardly for at least 3 months. First trimester, supposedly. One might consider that a thought. Those who actually know me know I often speak in riddles, so yeah. By the time I get the third or fourth beer in me, Daddy speaks through me. I can do it without it, but I really speak in riddles when I get some booze in my belly. Yeah. It's my birthday, and I waited a long time. It's 2012. It's my birthday, 2012 too. I took a big risk to get here, and there was a very good chance that I was going to get eaten. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I wasn't quite eaten, man. They're still trying. I mean, every day you worry about going to the freaking mailbox and seeing whether or not there's one of these critters trying to eat you. I'm in your box and you owe me money. What are you going to do about it? Well, not much I can do about it but hide. Yeah, that's foreclosure on anything, including your house, your car. You might be living under a bridge, and I still exist. Oh boy, oh boy. These become a lot bigger. They say Tyrannosaurus Rex was a scavenger or a predator, either both. So is this critter. I'll eat whatever's around, but I prefer fresh meat. Tyrannosaur probably did too. Doesn't mean he got it all the time. Yeah, that thing actually sat for about 10 years. Most of the time it was a spare, just waiting to be needed. Well, the Jetta took a shit, and I lost, well, I didn't lose my job. I planned on getting a job, and it didn't happen. But this thing only has less than 50,000 miles on it. It's over 12 years old, and it's still doing what a spare is supposed to do. This thing, the best of the best at the time, is a prototype. I heard when I bought it, there was a lot of problems with the next prototype. It's still got problems. At least they fixed it for free, but I still don't have any money. So it's sitting again. It sat a lot when I didn't have any money to pay, in case I was worried. But it does a really good job on fuel, unless they didn't do it right. That's our dinky little house, but it's got the same amount of size underground, and man, I can do a lot with that. And it ain't too tall, and I can climb up there, and I can do stuff with that. The backyard basically is going to be for energy, I hope. Front yard, I'm pretty much expecting to keep it mainly just for scenery. But we're planning on putting a fence up there, and maybe we'll grow some potatoes along the fence. Back there we got some roses and some flowers. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm allowed to have fun. You all told me to. Considering we're not good at weeding, that's a flower patch. Back here, prison hooch. Not quite. It's actually considered hard cider. I got an apple tree. I picked a bunch of them out. A lot of stuff falls in the tree, and most of it becomes fertilizer. And that's one. There's one. There's a couple others. And this is an apple tree. Really, I'm hoping to get my old job back because somehow Daddy had to allow me to be able to do this. And I'm 46, going on 47. I always live by the spirit, what I feel. And according to the astrologer, we've got some lettuce growing in there too. But according to the astrologer, my sign of Cancer is I feel. oh boy, do I feel everything. I'm really good at it. My mother was a Scorpio, and according to astrology, the Scorpios I want. You know, I want to, but I ain't about to do anything that's going to screw up my feelings about what I need to have. And Daddy has pretty much made me the way he wishes me to be. Somehow, some way, I always agreed that I would walk wherever he wanted me to walk. So, now we move on to the next. Granted, I did quit smoking, and I will never smoke another cigarette in my life unless it's absolutely the butts of the world. I like flavored cigars. My mouth is so incredibly bad, and I've been watching. So what I found out is the market has found out, because of the way the ocean of humanity has been working. If whatever, there's a lot more to what is than what I'm going to say. But what I have figured out, and what has been shown to me, is if you can't afford it, well, tough shit, you suck. We watched Waist Swap. That's totally the most intense left-right. It's almost like Congress. I'm on the most far left, and the other guys are the most far right, and they don't really get much done. They just argue a lot. But when it comes to health care, they actually do have Medicaid. I figured out I can probably get Medicaid. And Barack Obama, after like 5, 6, 7, I don't know if it's 7 or not, but that would be fantastic for the ways of the world in terms of how Daddy supposedly set it up. The first one was to actually pull it off. My house in the middle of the city, probably the bank's going to foreclose on it. And the way that they're doing things, cities are becoming black holes. And I have heard about a blue star that was tossed out of the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and there were 2 of them. And blue stars are supposed to, and I know I'm being crazy, but the blue stars are supposed to burn themselves out fast, but the 2 that are blown out or thrown out of the center of the Milky Way galaxy, yeah, they must have combined, because that blue star is still alive. It's going to die eventually. The blue star don't last long. Anyway, I will tell you this. The White Hawk digs you a lot. I've been beat up by a lot of people. I've been lied to by a lot of people. But I have found friends along the way, and I've saved a few. Daddy saved my ass when I was born to die. Everybody is, actually. But I was basically born to never feel like I was anything. I have a group that says I forgive myself because I got caught up in crap. I'm about 4 beers in, so pardon me, but I don't remember all the names. But I do know I got a group that says, the first thing that says, I forgive myself. Okay? We will learn. We will grow. Things are changing. Being in a body guaranteed you going back to where you came from. They don't teach you that as well as they used to. Yeah, exactly. You know, I have watched the story of life in human form, and they have said, even in revolutionary, even before that, somebody blew my arm off. Yeah, well, at least I'll give the damn arm a damn good burial, and, you know, I might be here for a little while, but I ain't just gonna toss the scrap pit. It really doesn't matter. You know, the Native Americans and natives around the world will tell you, your body came from the planet Earth, is going back to the planet Earth. Who are you? Yeah, that's what you really need to know. I don't know how good this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot, eh? Well, for what it's worth, I heard a damn hawk out there. I calculated how far away from the center of the city we are and how much, if things go absolutely nuts, as they might, it would take all those who have nothing, because they weren't taught how to do anything except be a skin cell, a blood cell, or whatever. In the old days, you had to know how to do everything. To be part of a large herd, or a large group, you need to be specialized. That's useful to those who run things. Guarantee you, and I've seen it, every spring when the ants send out the queen bees, or the queen ants, most of them don't make it. They become back part of the whole, part of Mother Earth. Yeah, I found 2 butts. I prefer the flavored one, but being poor for like 3 months, at least I got a home. Yeah, I feel like a kid when I'm 46. But, you know, I've done that already, but I guess you gotta do it more than once, if you're lucky. Personally, I can't wait to not be fucking poor again. Don't know how long that's gonna take, and I don't need what the higher ups need. I'm building a place which isn't really as much as those who have the capability to build a place that's totally, you know, I'd actually, if I had enough people that I could actually trust, I'd love to go to Kansas. Well, I doubt there's so many left, but they built really big underground cities. They're not useful anymore. Ouch. God damn it. Just got burnt by the butt. There's a lot of things I could do if I had others that actually trusted me. As if well, you see, I don't know what you all think. You know, Daddy said there would be a time of angels. Yeah, I hear that, right? Is it going to be like a mind-blowing thing? It depends on who you are, as to whether or not it's mind-blowing or not. I guess. Bottom line, to my friends that actually care about me, time is time and time is now. And time is time and time is now. Whatever time it is your time. What time is it? It's 2012. In terms of history, it says we can do a lot. Well, we actually have to care about each other. Because now we have things, they call it the cabal, the Illuminati. They trust in things. I trust in Daddy, eh?